declaring Hunter Biden's laptop a fabrication of Russian intelligence, signed by Clapper, Brennan, Hayden, Panetta, and 46 other, professionals, all of whom still have their security clearances, all of whom still make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year because they have their security clearances. We need to clean house. If there's anything I can be proud of in the last year, I do believe that we've moved the needle on the consensus concerning the FBI, their patriotism, their value to your average American. Are they an enemy of our freedoms? I think these are all questions that need to be asked. I was gratified to see on Fox News last night. Now, he's getting headlines all around the world. Bo Belinsky says that the FBI stole the 2020 election. I've been saying that since day one. And let's figure out all the other things that they did. I mean, there's so many questions, and it's not just FBI. My guess is the FBI becomes the fall guy for all of America's discontent concerning law enforcement. But realistically, we need open hearings. We need church committee style hearings slash Watergate hearings to discuss the malfeasance that's gone on inside that agency and inside other three-letter agencies. And we need to decide as the American people, are we going to allow these people to continue to act so brazenly and with such disregard for human rights, human safety, global stability on our behalf going forward? Or are we going to take back our intelligence agencies and put them into a responsible place where they are concerned solely with the national security of this nation and keep themselves out of meddling in other people's problems from one end of the earth to the other? I think that this is going to happen. I think that the FBI has a broken reputation at this point. I think it's very clear, and I've said it for a year and a half, that the counterintelligence group led by Price, Stapp, and Strzok were the ones who buried Hillary's laptop. They were the ones who buried Hunter's laptop. They were the ones who invaded Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago 3 weeks ago. This is an out-of-control agency, and you have to remember the counterintelligence unit at the FBI really works for the CIA. They, they answer to the director, but at the end of the day, they do the agency's bidding. And this is all sleight of hand, once again, to avoid the statutory requirements from allowing the CIA to spy on Americans. This is a concerted effort by multiple agencies. If the audience needs proof of that, all you have to look at is the letter on the 19th of October 2020 declaring Hunter Biden's laptop a fabrication of Russian intelligence, signed by Clapper, Brennan, Hayden, Panetta, and 46 other, professionals, all of whom still have their security clearances, all of whom still make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year because they have their security clearances. We need to clean house. And a perfect example of this is there's a guy named Cofer Black, former CIA case officer, worked in the Middle East, Khartoum, Saudi Arabia. He was in Saudi Arabia at the same time that John Brennan, surprise, was there. He leaves the agency. My understanding is he gets a plush deal at the State Department. Yes, that's CIA's other secret sibling. And literally, he ends up on the board of directors at Burisma in 2016 with the same deal that Hunter has. He never called up Uncle John Brennan, told him anything that was going on. Nobody in Langley knew. Pompeo takes Gina Haspel and makes her the head of CIA, full well knowing that Gina Haspel was station chief in London when they ran the whole Russian collusion, Steele dossier, coup against an election and potentially then a sitting president. This has to stop. This is the worst thing in the history of America. And if we don't get justice here, it's all over. And they keep talking. You see all the press. Oh, we're closer to a civil war than ever. We're closer to a civil war because the people in power are too cowardly to confront the truth, so that the American people have to come out into the streets with pitchforks to expose the Frankenstein monster that the federal government and a dozen lazy administrations have allowed to be created? That's what will happen.
News. Check the links in the description to read more and connect with us on social media so that you can stay up to date with all the latest life, family, faith, and freedom news. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.